Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? So today's Vinny reached a milestone. He's doing so much better with people. He's doing so much better in his walks. I think the prong collar, a lot of people might criticize it, did a very good job. He never hurt himself at all on it. And I think we are getting to a point where we will actually get rid of it because he's learning how to walk and in fact almost heal without it. He's enjoying more to running, getting his workout. Vinny's 6 months now and he's doing so much better with a lot of his behaviors. I was trying to get him to climb that ramp. He usually does it. Here he goes. Here he goes. One thing, you guys, I want to tell you about these dogs is they are really, really strong. And when I say strong, I mean strong-willed. When we were looking to get one, everywhere they said about how stubborn they are. And when I say stubborn, doesn't mean they're stupid. Like, they're just strong-willed, and they always try to push the limit to see how much they can get away with. And that's why they tell you that Cane Corso are definitely not a dog for first-time owner for a dog. You have to be experienced. You have to understand dog psychology. You have to understand dog language. You need definitely to have experience with bigger dogs, dogs that have strong will, and dogs that always try to do what they want. So with Cane Corsos, if you don't teach everybody in the household need to be dominant on him or her, they will try to dominate everybody in the household. So it's not just you as the dog owner or the person for the dog. You need to make sure that everybody in the household establish that level of hierarchy in who is who in the house. And not everybody has to be alpha, but these dogs, they need to know that whoever in the household, as far as family, they come in first. So for instance, okay, you're the person for that dog. He's your, right? He listens to you, whatever. He's very good. Are you okay there, buddy? Come here. Come this way. Come this way. All right, here you go. So he listens to you. He never hurts anything. He never growls at you or whatever, right? But then here's your daughter, for instance, or your son or your spouse, your wife or girlfriend, whoever. They come over and then trying to play with him, right? Like they're petting him or something, and then what he does, he is like snaps at them or growls at them or something. So you don't want these accidents to happen because they're quick, split of a second, and you have no idea what the risk would be or what the damage would be. Especially when they grow. Here, come here for a second. Come here, Vinny. Come here. Come here. Look at that. Look at these teeth. I mean, look at these teeth, right? Here, let me see there. These can hurt. They're sharp. I'm telling you, they're sharp. So, even though if they don't intend to hurt anyone or bite anyone, but even if somebody's hand got caught in their mouth, it can damage. It will cut. So, you have to be very careful with that and establish that there's no mistakes. Let's say the dog is eating and somebody comes like trying to pet him. He could snap at them. I mean, they're coming to his property and he doesn't like that. If let's say the dog is sleeping and somebody comes in trying to pet him, he doesn't like that either. Especially if he's in his crate or laying on his bed, like in his space, right? So you have to be careful with that. And you have to establish that dominance with whoever is gonna be in the house or around the dog. occasionally, other than one way to do that is you need to teach the dog to eat from that person's hands, right? From that person's fingers. So you just bring food, you put in your hand, and the dog will just eat out of that person's hand. One of the other things is that person can serve the dog food. They can bring like the bowl and just give it to him. But here's the thing with that. When you establish the food routine, it's very, very, very important that you don't just toss the bowl or put the bowl for your dog so he can just go and eat it. He has to learn that he can't eat unless you say so. So you bring the dog's bowl, put it in front of him, and he has to sit. I learned something that everything has to start with a sit, because that's when you know the dog is sitting down, he's somewhat relaxed or calm, and then he's not jumping, he's not hyper. You know, he's in a position where he's actually calm. I think we need to walk a little bit. It is not unusual to find dog owners get these dogs for the fact that they're mean looking or their size, they're cool, without really thinking forward or long term that you have at least 10 years in your life that's going to be with this dog, and you want to give this dog the best life ever. It's just the right thing to do. So research it, understand more about this breed, what they do, what they like, how their character is. Ask other dog owners, Cane Corso owners, ask the breeder, and do your research. But I tell you, it's a lifetime commitment with these dogs, and training does not stop. It's every day. But the most important thing is don't let them be dominant, and they will push the limits to find out how far they can go, how far they can get, how much they can get away with. And they will do that because that's their character. They're strong dogs, they're always trying to dominate. But once you establish that, I tell you, they're quick learners. Vinny learns very, very quick. I mean, we don't have to tell him to do something more than 2 or 3 times at the most, and he will learn it, and he will obey, and he will establish that routine. Gotta love steaks. Telling you, he will take a steak over anything else. Like, this is the best entertainment for him. Teach him, don't stop. And it's like I said, it's a lifelong commitment with these dogs. And I did not know how serious it is until we actually got one. And I mean, we were prepared, but I did not imagine it's that hard. So we've had golden retrievers, had German shepherds, we've had Great Danes, and we actually have toy poodles. So we thought we have good grip on dogs, but and we've had pit bulls in the past also. So this dog combines all of them. I'm telling you, he combines all of them. But with consistency and with not giving up, you'll get there. You just have to dedicate the time. Like you have time to brush your teeth, like you have time to go to work, like you have time to eat dinner, like you have time to anything else. You need to make time to socialize, to spend time, to play, to let this dog let his energy out. If you have a busy schedule, probably not the best dog for you. So usually when I come back from work, and that's what I have, 9 to 5 job, and come back from work, and it's a protected time for Vinny. I take him for his walk every day, anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour, and he does let a lot of his energy out. We walk, we play, run a little bit, and we try to just get as much socialization with other people. That's a big stake for you. And always teach him tricks and always teach him different behaviors. He loves to earn his work or his treats, so he likes to be put to work. All right, guys, well, I hope this video was beneficial for anyone that is listening to it. If you are here searching or researching getting Cane Corso, hopefully this was helpful. If you were here just by accident, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really appreciate you guys if you hit the like button or comment or give any feedback. I'm not a dog trainer. I'm not an expert with dogs. I'm just a guy who has a Cane Corso, and I love him. So if you have any feedback for me, if you have any questions, let me know. I really appreciate it. And if you'd like to hear more, subscribe.